Life can be deceiving.
This is the sunroom, my favorite room of the house, and it's actually the entranceway of my home.
Tribulations will keep you on your feet.
I put some details on, like fluffy throws, kind of like mini carpets on the footrests, which is really nice, and it kind of helps to keep them clean, especially if it's white. This kind of thing. This is driftwood that my mom, she just scoured one of the beaches and she found driftwood and she made this. She's very DIY.
Why you're here and where you're going.
This is a rental home, so one of the things that I loved was this amazing DIY light fixture that the landlord ended up doing on his own. And I just thought it was a really nice touch. And then we've got exposed brick that they painted white. And it just gives a lot of character. But again, I've added lots of my own touches, little things like this to store my kitchen goods, just to make it more cute, you know? Also, in the pantry, each little glass jar is labeled, and it just makes the kitchen feel more organized and neat.
Practice every day, live it, feel the reason. Climb the tallest mountain.
I take baths all the time, but love the tub. We've got a little candle here, just again, like the little touches that I like to add to my home, just to make it feel more full of life and fresh and cozy. We've got these DIY shelves that the landlord did, which just like, it's literally piping and a piece of wood, but it looks amazing. So props to them for doing that. I found this. It was on sale at the I don't even remember where actually, World Market I think, but it's just little things that make me happy. And some dried flowers. Dining room, it's so, oh, I just love it. It's very open concept. This piece came with my unit, except it was white and really old and not looking very good, so I painted it black, and it totally just changed the look of it, and now I love this piece. Same with this nice stool. It was a vintage stool, and I painted it in matte black, and I think it just kind of goes with the space nicely. Cactuses and plants, as much as I can, I try to keep them alive. Sometimes I struggle.
Jump into the water.
This is like a second office space. I redid this myself by painting it a lavender pink and then painting these gold, and I thought it like really just makes the space look homey and comfortable. I always like to have candles and incense and diffusers going as much as I can because it cleanses the space and makes it feel pure and clean and comfortable. So I always got that going as well. Okay, next is the master bedroom.
You'll need some healing.
This is my oasis. There's a few pieces in here that I'm proud of, actually 3 pieces in this room, that just like bring a wisdom to the space, if I can say that. So this is like a vintage antique little cabinet, and that's basically my dresser. I love it. This wasn't here before, but I ended up adding door track hardware and a sliding door. I love that it's see-through. You can see all the colors of the rainbow in my closet. I just look every single day trying to find unique pieces, and I just love everything about this. I've never had a guest bedroom before, so this is very exciting, my first guest bedroom. Lots of white, because I love white. I think that it really makes the space bigger, and you can never have too much white. It will never be tacky to have white, so I like to stick with white. I got 2 of these amazing, it's like an Indian or Indonesian tables. Found those at a Balinese store in Toronto that I love. This was from a vintage store, a vintage flea market, and it had a really ugly shade. I took the shade off, and it turned into like a really cool Edison bulb kind of lamp. This dresser was another find on Facebook Marketplace. It was a vintage piece that someone was selling, and it was very ugly until I refinished it. So I made the handles gold and painted this white, and it really, I think, changes the look of the piece and adds to the room too. The last room of the house is my studio where I make all my music and do all my work. So come on, let's go check it out. Ta-da! This is my studio. This is my office. This is where the magic happens. So I've got my big desk and my audio recording equipment. I'm just learning how to use it now, but it really makes things easy to be able to pick up my guitar and play and record. We bought these little guitar holders and then found some really old wood from like barn board and drilled them in. So there's 2 on each, and then we drilled those into the wall. This is my loungy area. Netflix and chill. Got another guitar, got all my instruments, and a little heater when it gets too cold, and a little air conditioner when it's too hot. So that is my home. That is my home tour. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you loved it and got some, maybe some inspirations to decorate your own home. Remember to make your space your own and make it cozy and comfortable in a place that is your oasis. See you next time. Bye!
We all need some healing. We all need some healing. Let in all the feelings. Let in all the healing.